Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. Today we're showing off the second half of the current guild raid. So in the last video we did Cyborg, Arena, and we did Minotaurs. Why he's plural, I don't know, but he does look freaking awesome. So today we're going to do Invader, Commander, and then we're going to do Shadow Beast. I think Shadow Beast was part of the raid last week, but whatever, we'll do it. And what you should do is, if you're in a guild, what's up with her face? What is she doing? No, gracias. Anyways, don't worry about that, fellas. What you should do is attack whatever boss that you can do the most damage on. So if your whole team is basic, you want to do the boss that's good on basic, etc. I'm showing off content. That's what's going on here. And then after today, we'll just be jumping into whatever boss I do the most damage on. So I got this guy. He is water, so earth would be very good. So maybe I'll put Hecate on the team. And also you want to split your team up so that you can have 3 decent damaging teams. Sometimes what people do is they'll take whatever their main character is and they'll just put a bunch of guys that have party buffs and let the other guys die, and then just do it that way. You can do some decent damage with that. Let's go over here. I don't think I've fought this guy before. I fought him in regular content, but not as a guild boss. And he is dark, so you want to have light. So I'll use Eugene on this guy, and then I'll use Nari on the other guy, and hopefully that'll make some sense. So let's take you off the team. Let's see what my DPS. Woo! I feel like we're gonna die, but y'all don't know about that. And let's put Hecate on, because she is my only other Earth hero that can do damage. It's set up. So we're basically buffing up Nari here as much as I can do. And yeah. Also, I don't know if any taunt mechanics work on bosses, so I guess it doesn't matter. Although Marina is probably going to be one of my highest DPSs. Alright, just double checking stuff, and let's get in here. So this guy, I've actually had the most difficulty dodging this guy. He's just got attacks everywhere all the time. And playing Nari will be helpful, because at least she'll be super mobile, so I can deal with it. As far as for the other boss, I don't remember what the other boss does. He looks really cool with the shield. Like, look, that was so fast. This is a lower-ish level boss. He's not like a 71, so if I'm sloppy and he hits me, I'm not going to pay the price too much. But I want to get my damages out. And I think you just need to move all the time. Maybe that's the situation. You just got to move all the time. I've been kind of thinking about the new hero that's coming in next week, or not next week, in the next 2 days, 10 days. Yeah, 11 days, there we go. He's got 70% range defense, and then he gets 40% defense either when he hits or when he gets hits, depending on the translation. I think it's when he hits. It says on hit, which I think is when he does a hit, not when he gets a hit. But either way, 40% defense and then 70% team range defense. And Nari's pretty nasty. I'm being sloppy here. Nari's pretty nasty, so anything that I can do to help with that might be pretty nice. Nari and Bari, there's a lot of range comps out there, so he might be heralding a melee heavy comp. I prefer playing ranged, but you know, you can have fun with different heroes and all that. So that's this guy. Bunch of attacks all the time. Just stay more mobile than I am. I'm more focused on what I'm talking about than fighting him, to be honest. But let's go up here. I need to save. I'm gonna save teams in the future, so I'm just ready to roll. But we're not there yet. Let's put sort by DPS. Let's put him. This will help my Eugene stay alive a little bit longer. And then since he's dark, we can put in our second healer. And then for no reason at all, do I do Bianca? Is that how we do it? We do Bianca. What is her team buff? Does it really matter? What is your buff, girl? Team crit chance. Okay, yeah. That'll work. That'll work out. And I always like my healer in the floor slot for no reason other than all that. Just double checking. He's dark. Okay. Well, let's do it. So again, I don't remember exactly what this guy does. I just know he looks awesome. I love the shield with the face on there. I've seen that in a couple different, you know, areas and whatnot. If you have the exclusive weapon on Eugene, she does range damage when you're out of distance, and then when you're in close, she does melee. I just took a ton of damage there, so hopefully I can give Karina some time. to catch up my health. I thought I dodged that, I don't know if I did. Try to catch him with a weapon skill on the wall so we get the most hits in. I believe that's how that works. Karina's still only 3-star. I really need to catch her up, but I've gone back to try to 5-star out. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. To try to 5-star out my arena. And my team is slowly dying. Now, when your team dies, you still have the party buff. So, for example, Bianca, who is under-leveled, she gives team crit, so I'm still going to have that, and Ogma gives team defense, so I'm still going to have that. So at least I can get out to the timer most likely. Everybody's dead, and that's kind of how that goes. So I did get the Minotaur necklace. I talked about that a little bit, and the thing with the Minotaur necklace is that I rolled the maximum amount of dark damage on it. So it's going to take me forever. It's going to take like 3 weeks or so to get another Minotaur necklace. But I don't think I want to roll off the dark damage. I think I might just sit with that and just try to figure out what I'm doing until I get my next Minotaur. Well, that's kind of where we're at. Let's do the Invader Commander again. If I can put a decent team together for him. Let's go over here, click on a little bit of lag. Clear all this out. And then you can't remove your last hero, of course not. So let's swap that. Craig gives defense, that might be helpful, and let's sort by DPS. And then this is my 3rd healer. I think that might be the best I can do. Actually, you know what? Ranged isn't going to help me at all, but she gives hit points. So I'm getting defense, hit points, and then shield when battle starts. It's probably the best I can do at the moment with my team comps and whatnots. Yep, let's get in here. We're working on stuff, we're seeing progress. I'm still going to prioritize my arena team and Coliseum team over everything. And I do think that the new hero is probably going to be a meta changer. It's just, the only downside about the new hero is that he is not a marina counter. Although he is earth and she's water, so maybe he does help against marina. But he definitely is a ranged counter, and that includes Bari. So that might be a big deal. I'm kind of curious. I want to see what's going on with the Korean meta. Let them test things out for us before you start investing resources and whatnot. That's all I'm saying. Hey, we got the sun off before he did his attack on me. Bop, bop, bop. Press all the buttons. Press all the buttons. I ate that attack. But it's Marina. You can eat all the attacks that you want. Wow, I wish he'd stop doing that. Not a good timing for me to do that old skill. I should wait until he finishes all his movements. Bum, bum, bum. I'm eating all these attacks. Shout out to Lorraine, putting up some good heals. I think she's 4-star. And time over. So not great damage today, but honestly, I'm in a car and we're on roads with a bunch of bumps and holes and all that stuff. Hopefully the sound doesn't come through too much. So it kind of feels like I'm on a raft at this point. But there you go. New bosses, check it out. Get your attacks, and even if you do Garbo damage or if you only have one team, put in some level 1 and hit the boss and get your 2 medals and try to keep getting that currency, because it's super important. And the guild I'm in is pretty strong. They're going to help carry me. You can see rankings, how your guild is doing, and if we continue doing what we're doing, we're in line to get almost 3K gems. So that's a full 10 pull right there. And then battle log, you can see who's doing what. So my next 2 teams are pretty garbo, but we expected that. And then my Nari team, it's okay. That's not too bad. No complaints there. But anywho. Alright, fellas. That'll do it for me. Let's go look at the shop real quick and see how much currency we have. I think I've got to do Coliseum and whatnot. And always make sure to check in. I think we already did. Check it every day. You get some rewards. You're going to 150 gems per week just by doing that. So that's some pulls there. Some 100 pulls. But anyways. Alright, boys. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.